All right, so another Yoon's talk. So I want to share with you one of the things that I noticed as to why people re-enlist, okay? So, a lot of people come in with the idea of, hey, I'm going to do this for 4, 5, or 6 years, or maybe you're doing it for 20, right? But one of the reasons why people re-enlist over and over and it ends up there, they do their 20 years when they all originally planned to do 4 years, is the fact that they don't have money. Okay, money gives you option, money gives you power, money gives you the ability to choose. Okay, if you don't have money, you are scared and you go into that scarce and you have a fear mentality and you end up playing safe and staying in the military. That's my observation. To give you an example, right? If you want to go to a restaurant, right, and you have $10 in your wallet, not a lot of places you can go with $10. Maybe McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, Wendy's, whatever. Not a lot of places you can go with $10 and you'd say, maybe I'll just stay in, right? Maybe I won't go anywhere. I'll just eat whatever I have at home. Compared to if you have $100 in your bank account, now you have much more options. You have 10 times the options as you would if you had $10. Now maybe you can go to a fancy restaurant by yourself, with a date, maybe a buffet that costs whatever, sushi, whatever, right? Bar. You have much more options. Or you can choose to stay at home, right? You have more choices. Likewise, in the military, let's say you have a 4-year contract and you want to get out. Right, your original plan coming in, hey, I'm going to do my 4 years and get out. And as people, what I've noticed is when people are in, they increase their expenses. They want the latest cell phone, they want the latest clothes, the latest technology, games, everything that doesn't appreciate in value, appreciate an asset, that doesn't give you money. I heard a rap song, I forgot where it's from, but it's one of the philosophies that I live by, is if it doesn't make $1, it doesn't make sense, right? If it doesn't make $1, it doesn't make sense to have it, right? So a lot of people increase their expenses and increase their standard of living, and they end up having not a lot of money. So what happens is, by the end of their 4-year, let's say, they might have $1,000 left in their bank account, and they have a fear mentality, and they drop into a scarce mentality of, hey, if I go back to being a civilian, if I go back to being a civilian, now I'm going to have to pay my health care now, my bills are going to dramatically increase, I have to pay rent, I have to do this, car insurance, whatever, and it just goes exponentially up, and you say, I think I'll just stay in for 2 more years, I'll save as much money as I can, but then again, people just keep falling back into that cycle, and they're never able to get out, okay? You don't want that, okay? You are better off having choices, okay? So what I recommend is to save $1,000 each month. I'm an E1, and I'm able to do that. Like last week, I spent $1,000 on an educational course on myself out of my own money, right? I'm not saying that to brag. I'm not saying that to impress you, but impress upon you that saving $1,000 is easy, and I live a decent life. I live a good life. I have friends I can eat out. I spend $100 each month on books. I can still live and do the things that I want to do, right? And I can still save $1,000 each month. So what I'm telling you is, don't spend more than you need to. Don't, decrease the living standard. Okay, decrease the living standard. You don't need a fancy car. A lot of people spend like $5,000 on a car and they don't really know much about cars and they get gypped on cars. Once you are in the Navy, once you're a military personnel, a lot of people are after you because you have money, right? So I might be rolling out with a financial talk either this week or next week. I'm not too sure when, but yeah, stay tuned for that. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great Navy day.